Hello everyone! Today we're going to make this adorable mini octopus ball charm. It's super tiny and perfect for phone charms or keychains. I'm using 4-ply cotton yarn for this size, but feel free to pick any colors you like. This pattern is very beginner-friendly as it only uses basic single crochet stitches. At the end of this video, I'll be highlighting some expert tips on how to quickly embroider facial features onto your amigurumi. Let's get started. First, we'll start with the body. Make a magic ring. Wrap the yarn around your fingers as shown. Insert the hook, yarn over, and pull up a loop. We'll be using the cross-stitch single crochet method. Insert, hook into the ring, yarn under, and pull through. You have 2 loops, yarn over, and pull through both. That's our first stitch. Place a stitch marker in the first V shape. Work 6 single crochets into the magic ring. Once finished, pull the tail tight to close the ring. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Round 2, chain 1. Work 2 single crochets in every stitch. This is an increase. Crochet over the yarn tail as you go to hide it. Beginners, please place a stitch marker in the first stitch of every round. I won't be repeating this reminder later on. You should have 12 stitches at the end of this round. Slip stitch to join. Cut the yarn. Round 3, chain 1. The pattern is 1 single crochet, 1 increase. Repeat this 6 times. You'll have 18 stitches. I'll see you at the end of the round. Finish the last repeat and slip stitch to join. Round 4, chain 1. In the first stitch, work 1 single crochet. In the second stitch, work an increase. And in the third stitch, work 1 more single crochet. So, the pattern for round 4 is 1 SC, 1 ink, 1 SC per repeat. Repeat this sequence 6 times for a total of 24 stitches. Go ahead and finish the rest of the round. Once you're done, slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Now, let's move on to round 5. First, chain 1. We'll start by working 3 single crochets. Then work an increase in the next stitch. That's our pattern for this round. 3 SC, 1 ink. Repeat this set 6 times in total, and you should end up with 30 stitches. Go ahead and finish the rest of the round on your own. Once you're done, slip stitch to join. Chain 1 to start. Round 6. It's important to note that from round 6 through round 12, we will be working without any increases or decreases. Just work one single crochet in every stitch around, so each round will have 30 stitches. Remember to slip stitch and chain 1 at the end of every round to start the next one. Go ahead and complete rounds 6 to 12 on your own. Once you've finished round 12, slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Chain 1 to begin. Round 13. For this round, we'll work 3 single crochets first, and then work a decrease in the next stitch. To make a decrease, we'll use the invisible decrease method. Insert your hook into the front loop only of the first stitch, then into the front loop only of the next stitch. Yarn over, pull through those 2 loops, then yarn over and pull through the remaining 2 loops. This merges 2 stitches into 1. The pattern for round 13 is 3 scrown, 1 deck. Repeated 6 times for a total of 24 stitches. Go ahead and finish the round. Once you're done, slip stitch to join. Chain 1 to start, round 14. In this round, we'll work 1 single crochet, followed by a decrease, and then another single crochet. So the pattern for round 14 is 1 SC, 1 deck, 1 SC. Repeat this set 6 times for a total of 18 stitches. Go ahead and finish the rest of the round on your own. Once you're done, slip stitch to join. Chain 1 to start, round 15. The pattern for this round is 1 single crochet followed by 1 decrease. Repeat this 1 SC, 1 DC sequence 6 times for a total of 12 stitches. Go ahead and finish the round on your own. Once you're done, slip stitch to join. Now, chain 1 and pull the loop long so we can start adding the fiber fill. Try to stuff it firmly so the octopus looks nice and plump. After stuffing, give the body a little squeeze and roll it in your hands to make sure it's shaped evenly and stays round. After that, we'll move on to round 16 to close the opening. Cut the yarn, leaving a long tail for sewing. Pull the yarn through the loop and thread it onto a tapestry needle. To close the opening, we'll be picking up the front loops only. Insert your needle through 1 stitch, skip the next, and repeat this all the way around. Once you've finished the round, pull the tail tight to close the gap. You can use your left hand to help press and pinch it closed. After pulling it tight, weave the needle through the ridge of the stitches one more time to make it extra secure. Finally, insert the needle through the very center and bring it out near the slip stitch area. Cut the yarn and hide the end. And there we go! The main body is finished. Next, let's start working on the hood. Now, pick up your yarn in a different color. The hood starts just like the body, with a magic ring. In this round, we need a total of 6 single crochets into the ring. Go ahead and finish the remaining stitches. Once you're done, pull the short tail tight to close the ring. Remove the marker, insert your hook into that first stitch, and slip stitch to join. Pull it tight to secure. For round 2, chain 1 to start. The first stitch goes right into the same space as the slip stitch. Work 1 single crochet, then insert your hook back into that same stitch for a second one. By working 2 single crochets in the same stitch, we've made an increase. We need to work 6 increases this round, which will give us a total of 12 stitches. Go ahead and finish the rest of the round. After the last stitch, find the stitch marker and slip stitch to join. Now we're ready to start round 3. To start round 3, chain 1. In the first stitch, work 1 single crochet. Then, in the second stitch, work an increase. So, the pattern for round 3 is 1 single crochet followed by 1 increase. Repeat this sequence 6 times in total, and you'll have 18 stitches. Go ahead and finish the round on your own. Once you've finished, slip stitch into the first stitch to join, just like we did before. For round 4, chain 1 first. In the first stitch, work 1 single crochet. In the second stitch, work an increase. Then, in the third stitch, work another single crochet. So, the pattern for round 4 is 1 SC, 1 ink, 1 SC. Repeat this sequence 6 times in total, which will give us 24 stitches. Go ahead and finish the rest of the round. Once you're done, slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Now, let's move on to round 5. Start with a chain 1. We'll begin by working 3 single crochets. Then work an increase in the next stitch. This is our pattern for this round. 3 SC, 1 ink. Repeat this sequence 6 times in total, and you should end up with 30 stitches. Go ahead and finish the rest of the round on your own. Once you're done, slip stitch to join. Chain 1 to start, round 6. Please note that from round 6 through round 14, we will be working even, which means 30 single crochets in every round. Remember to slip stitch to join and chain 1 at the end of each round. Go ahead and complete rounds 6 to 14 on your own. Once you finish round 14, slip stitch to join and pull the loop long. Now, take the main body we made earlier and tuck it inside the hood. Make sure the slip stitch seam is facing inwards. You can stretch the hood open a bit to fit it, or use tweezers to gently pull the hood over. It should look like this. Now we are ready for our final round, round 15. Chain 1. For round 15, we'll start by working 3 single crochets, followed by a decrease in the next stitch. To make a decrease, we'll merge 2 stitches into one. Pick up the front loop only of the first stitch, then the front loop only of the next stitch. Yarn over, pull through, and finish the stitch. The pattern for round 15 is 3SC, 1 deck. Repeat this set 6 times for a total of 24 stitches. Go ahead and finish the round on your own. Once you're done, slip stitch to join. Leave a slightly long tail and cut the yarn. Pull the tail through and thread it onto a tapestry needle. Simply weave the end into the fabric to hide it. Then cut off the excess. And that's it! The body of our octopus ball is finished. Next, let's move on to the tentacles. Grab the same color yarn you used for the hood. We're starting the tentacles with a magic ring, just like before. Work your first single crochet and place a stitch marker in it. Continue until you have a total of 8 single crochets in the ring. Go ahead and finish those 8 stitches. Once you're done, pull the short tail tight to close the ring. Remove the marker, insert your hook into that first stitch, and slip stitch to join. Now, let's start the tentacles. First, chain 9. Starting from the second chain from the hook, work 8 SC back down the chain. Slip stitch into the next stitch of the magic ring. Repeat this. Chain 9, 8 SC, slip stitch. You will have a total of 8 tentacles. Since our octopus has 8 legs, we'll repeat this 8 times in total. Go ahead and finish the rest. After the last tentacle, work a final slip stitch and fasten off. Pull the yarn tail through. Bring both yarn tails to the front and tie them in a knot to secure everything. Cut off the excess yarn. Apply some hot glue to the bottom of the octopus and press the tentacles on. Finally, let's add the face. We'll start with the eyes. I'm using a single strand of black cotton yarn. Thread it onto your tapestry needle and tie a knot at the end. Let's look at the face. There are about 9 columns across. We want to place the eyes within the center 3 columns. Position them a row or 2 above the middle. Make sure not to place them too low. Insert the needle from the side and pull gently until the knot is hidden inside the stuffing. Be careful. A single strand snaps easily, so use a light touch. Embroider the eye along the edges of the cross-stitch grid. Then, bring the needle out at the position of the second eye. Remember not to pull too hard, or you might distort the face. Usually, I go over the eyes twice to make them more defined. Once finished, hide the yarn tail inside the body and snip the excess. The mouth is done the same way. Place it right in the center, between the two eyes. A compact face makes the octopus look extra cute. For the mouth, one pass is usually enough. Apply a bit of blush to the cheeks, using a dabbing motion. This ensures the color is even and creates a perfectly soft, round look. And our mini octopus charm is complete. If you enjoyed this project, grab your hooks and start making your own. Thanks for watching. Happy crocheting!